Welcome to SameSpitDifferentFace podcast, where my opinions is facts, and if you don't like my opinions, you can start your own podcast, and it's free. So don't forget to click the like button, the subscribe button, and turn on that notification bell. So we here with Death of Clout TV. I'm not gonna lie, man. The man got a nice following. I went and looked through his channel. He been doing it for a little while, and he building a great following. And this morning I got a text message, and they basically was like, "Yo, go check on Death of Clout Chaser TV and see what's going on. You just reported about ZACKTV channel being down, and now he posting all his videos." So I went through and checked to it, and I'm like, oh man, he do got all that. I need to report on this. So then I reach out to him, and instead of him being like, oh, this nigga trying to come at me, or he trying to down my channel, or he trying to say I stole it, I reach out to him and let him know what was going on, and he was like, hey, this is about legacy. So I'm gonna let him speak to y'all about it.
Yo, what's going on, man? It's Death of the Clout Chaser TV, man.
So tell me, how did you actually get into the YouTube thing?
YouTube, man, I was, of course, watching a lot of podcasts, and, I was managing artists and, just doing probably what most people try to do when they get in the entertainment industry. And I just tell all my people they need to start, maybe do a podcast or something. A lot of, like, when these guys was on the rise, and now that a lot of these guys is big, I was just like, you know what? A few months back, I was like, you know what? Let me start reaching out to these people and putting something together. And over 2019, man, we was able to accomplish over 1 million views, over 45 Morning Vibes episodes, over 35 interviews from Bay Area legends, Chicago legends, to New York legends, all around the country.
Yeah, that is one thing I did notice. I'm not gonna lie. I was looking at your page and I'm like, man, he got a lot of followers and views. It don't look like he been at this long. And just to be honest, I started my channel about 9 months ago. So, I can definitely respect the grind of how your channel looking.
Yeah, no doubt, bro. It's definitely a grind. It's just one of them things. You just gotta stay in tune, stay on top of it. Over the year, we put out a couple of stories that, we had to come back out and apologize to. And a lot of times, that's what I want to bring to the media. Like, if I'm wrong, I just don't want to, have people lingering on the idea of, oh, he just don't care. I want to, be able to stand on everything we put out. You feel me?
Yeah, that's definitely that. So what's your biggest video thus far? I know you say that you have done some interviews.
Right now, my biggest video, like far as like what we just posted, like far as content, or far as something that we personally did.
Just far as content, I think the biggest one I seen was like 16,000. But what's the one that you think got like the most?
We got the most views we got right now. We got the Dame Dash. If you type in Dame Dash, the first video that pop up, far as that robbing situation, we should be right there, and it's at 130,000 in like 6 days.
Oh, okay.
We got videos. We got plenty of OG videos. It's in the 60s, the 50s. The whole situation with Queen's Flip. Queen's Flip is a big supporter of ours. We got a few views, man. We got, like I said, we got over 1 million views. But the biggest video, far as on one video right now, is that going to be that Dame Dash joint. And that's at, like I said, over like 130, 125, something like that.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna go check that Dame Dash one out, man. I already subscribed to your page.
I seen you reported on the, I don't mean to cut you off, but I seen you reported on the Offset situation. We was like one of the first people to put that out there too, like far as the whole conversation. If you search that Offset snitching, you will see that our video got probably like about 40,000 in the past 4 or 5 days.
Dang. See,
and,
I didn't.
On YouTube, on Facebook, it's probably been shared over 3,000 to 4,000 times.
See, I didn't even pay attention to it. I'm not gonna even lie. I actually saw it on your Instagram after I started going through it, and I found out about your page this morning. But I'm definitely gonna tune in, not only to share some of the news that you put out. If I feel like, all right, he done already did it, he done gave the best excitement to it. But I may
No,
then
I
come.
wouldn't do that. I would say do it, bro. You know, because like that type of support is what, like a lot of these channels, what I've been able to do, and that's probably why we doing okay, is because I try to reach out to different content creators rather than beef with them and, you know, things that people like to do on YouTube.
Yeah.
And when it comes to like, you know, we sharing the same interview or something, we doing the same person or something like that, I don't mind it because in a sense it helps with the algorithm, you feel me?
It
draws
does.
more people to the actual content. So, you know, since salute anybody who does that, you know, it's definitely something that people should think about, you know.
Yeah, man. Like I say, I definitely followed your page. Soon as I went and saw it, I hit you up and let you know, yo, I had to do my perspective of it. You know what I'm saying? Just like you said, just to let you know, this ain't like no content clout chase. You know what I'm saying? I didn't hop in the video and yeah, this Goofy did this and this Zach that
Right.
and Zach. I just went in there and gave my perspective. Yo, I think this what could have happened, but it also could have happened like this. And that's how I think we got to be as content creators. And, you know, we got to kind of look at it like rap artists. We have to collab with each other sometime. There's nothing wrong. Like, down the line, something may happen, and you may say, damn, Same Spit, they giving you flack about it. Come on my channel and do this interview. All right, I got you, bro. Let's do that.
Right, absolutely.
You got to
you know,
collab.
that's how you build, you know.
100%, man. So, what is looking like for you in the future, man? Where do you see this channel going? Because I see great things for it. I can't even lie, man. I'm not a hater. I looked through the channel. I saw the views. I saw the videos. I saw, like, all the subscribers you got in such a small time, man. And I know you say you got a network that you already got together, so I can tell whatever you was doing before, you was networking and putting things together, and you probably never thought it would turn into a podcast. But what's next for you in the future as far as things go with the podcast? Where can you take it?
Like far as a podcast, like right now, we doing well. Like a lot of our podcasts is like audio only, and you know it do like 3,000-4,000 views, which is pretty good for no visual, especially in 2020. So what we'll be doing in 2020 is probably just focusing more on putting out visuals with our content when we're doing like the podcast, having a visual aspect to it, as well as this year we'll be dropping the web series. So we'll be doing the web series and just constantly, man, just staying on the latest news, man, and trying to put our perspective on it and give the people the opportunity to state their opinion, you know.
Yeah, that's definitely 100%, man. Like I can tell by the way your channel's set up and the way you've been doing it that you was in entertainment anyway, because the one thing about entertainment is that you don't know anything coming in, and a lot of people don't want to help you, so it's a lot of trial and error. So usually when you see a person get to a level where things are rolling, or when they get to a level where they one of the biggest artists in the world, or they one of the biggest songwriters, they done went through 10,000 mistakes. They done went through 10,000 bad business deals, 10,000 bad ideas. So just looking at the page, I'm like, man, I'm gonna big this guy up, because that is something that, a lot of people probably wasn't even thinking about. I bet a lot of his family didn't even think like, yo, let me download all his videos and put it on a hard drive. And you know what I'm saying? We got to preserve our legends.
Absolutely.
Like,
and that's that's it, man. That's the main thing. What you were saying?
No, I was gonna say that's kind of like what I think about. Like when I leave, when you leave, when any other podcaster leave, the Vlads and the Joe Buttons, they kids will always be able to look back and see them talking on certain subjects and get those little gems that they dropping in there that, might be lost to the mind, but you can go back on there. Man, my dad was talking about this situation. Let me see what he think about this. And you can really help raise a generation. Like the way you going about it and the way you talking about it, that shifts the culture. That make people stop thinking, oh, I got to hate on this YouTuber to get on. I got to beef with this rapper to get my name up. No, you can hit that rapper up and y'all can go do an interview together. Y'all can get on Facebook Live and talk together. Y'all can get on IG Live and show people y'all working with each other, and that'll get you clout too. Now, that may be a slow grind, but it'll still help you.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, it's just like, you know, a lot of times, you know, you just gotta take advice. And you know, I'm big on, like, you know, not thinking that everyone in my comment section is a troll. You feel me? So, you know, some things people like leave you with, you know, I take it. Like, before I give you one, like, that when I first started doing this, I used to say I'm in the news with it on the beginning of the videos, and somebody was like, "Yo, that ain't your slogan, bro. It's already in the news."
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And I was like, he's like, "Get your own." You know, I just liked it and loved it. You know, I ain't say nothing, but then I thought about it, like, you know what, he right. So now I'm like, it's definitely the Cloud Chaser TV. We back up in this thing, you dig? You feel me?
Right.
So, you know, just things like that. Like, a lot of times we just like we need because, like, if you a content creator, your family ain't doing content creating, right? It ain't like a regular job where it's tons of people in your peers is doing the exact same thing. So you don't really have people that's really in that same industry. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
So
know
it would
exactly.
be better for you to reach out to different people and you know, and try to have some type of, even if it's just a build, you know, every once in a while, like, yo, you see what's going on? Oh, okay. You know what I mean? It's definitely about legacy. And you know, I don't know the situation if his channel was deleted or sold. You know, I don't know the behind the scenes things like that. But when I did see, you know, the actions that was being taking place, I just took it upon myself to, you know, to save a few videos with like the 4K downloader. You feel me? So, unfortunately, I wasn't able to get a lot of videos, but I did manage to get a few. So that's why we put them out. And with that being said, hopefully, you know, all my information is in every video. If his family need to reach out to me, they can. And, you know, re-upload it on the new ZACKTV channel. And, you know, we take the video down. You feel me? It's not a problem.
Yeah, man. I mean, after speaking to you briefly in the DMs and everything, I feel like what you did was commendable because, like I said in that video, I did give a part where I said, you know, he could just be trying to preserve history, you know, because a lot of times, I'm going to tell you what we don't do a lot as black people. We'll see something bad happen to somebody, or we'll see something that doesn't quite go how it's supposed to. And what we do is we sit back and we wait, and then, not to say it like this, but we let some white business person come through and grab the content that we should have, and they make millions off of it, and then they don't even do right by the content. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody like one of these big companies would have grabbed that material, they'll be telling the family, "No, you can't get it back," or they'll be trying to sell it to the family. You feel me?
Right. And that's definitely not what's going on here, you know. And, you know, it's not a Cloud Chaser move. We definitely the Cloud Chaser TV, you know what I mean? We try to keep facts on the table, you know, try to stay neutral with, you know, both sides when we're reporting on anyone. And with that being said, it's definitely RP ZACKTV, man, for real. I think that stuff
100%.
take us far.
100%, man. Well, drop everybody your information and where you can be found and everything for me.
Yo, it's definitely Cloud Chaser TV. You know what I'm saying? You can find us if you Google it. You know, it's definitely cloudchaser.com. We got the website. We usually drop news like hourly on that joint. As far as like the YouTube, you know, we got the interviews, the podcast. You know, we try to hit you with the, you know, the exclusive lives or whatever too. You know, and you know, other than that, man, it's just like, you know, and if you know, if you hearing this and you his kinfolk to Zach, we definitely know his brother Paige. We haven't seen nobody. We've been constantly checking the email. I've been constantly checking the DM to see if somebody reach out. But you know, like I said, just leaving with this. So if they misunderstood or they didn't hear it, if you know they need to download all the videos and put them on another ZACKTV, that's cool. And we take them down, that's cool with me. You feel me? It's not a problem. You know, it's not like I said a Cloud Chaser move. It's more so like I don't know what's going on. I don't know if, you know, the internet is so evil these days, if they just ran up on us and just like deleted history type of deal. Like, wow. You know, we seen it happen. You know, there's plenty of rappers who, if y'all notice, like especially the youth, older people be like, yeah, it was about this story 10 years ago. Now when they go look it up on YouTube, they can't even find it because people delete history all the time. It's called PR. So always keep that in mind, man. Always keep that in mind.
You want to know
what I did get hit up with? Some people did tell me, yo, how much you would charge for me to take down this particular video or this video. You hear me? So keep that in mind, people.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. What actually happened was my homie told me something very interesting, and he say, you know, Zach was speaking real heavy on that organ harvesting and stuff like that, and people kidnapping people and taking their organs. He was like, man, Zach was real heavy on that channel. So don't be surprised if it wasn't a regular YouTuber who got his stuff taken down, and it was somebody, you know, high up in the food chain.
I don't think that's no regular YouTuber though, bro. See, that's what people gotta understand. Like, people was telling me, like, yo, you hacked this page. Like, if I knew how to hack, I don't think I'd be hacking YouTube pages.
Exactly.
FYI, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, like, that's somebody who, that's somebody different, whoever it is, a paid service or whatever. You know what I mean?
That's definitely somebody high up. It
could be a situation where. Because, like, what I did notice when we was uploading them videos, all of them got copyright. They all copyright written, like, with something called 600 Boys.
Okay.
You know? So I don't know what that, you know what I'm saying, what's that about. So I don't know if somebody receiving the revenue off them videos, you feel me?
And that's something I was saying, too, man. That revenue had to be, because he had a big following, so that it had to be creating revenue.
Yeah, like 1,800 videos on his channel.
Yeah, so I knew he was creating revenue, and I'm just like, man, somebody had to be eating off that, and something had to come through that. So, yeah, it could be running through his company. Maybe they trying to relaunch, or maybe they deleted the page so they can try to rebrand it or something like that. I don't know, but I appreciate you coming through for the interview, man. I'm definitely going to continue to check out your content and also see what I can learn from you, because obviously you got it down packed as you continue to build with your page, and just keep, you know, reaching out and doing things with you, man.
Yeah, no doubt, bro. I appreciate you, man. It's been a pleasure, man. Salute, man.
All right. Peace.